Hi loves, I hope all is well. I'm going to be doing a reading today for, first part will be, I'm going to ask you to ask a yes or no question. So call in your team and ask for clarity on a question that can answered in yes or no. I'm going to use the pendulum and the board to start. So there'll be two piles. So if you're feeling pile 1 or if you are feeling pile 2, this will be an extension of the answer that your team is bringing forward. So I'm going to start with the board, and then I'm going to pull angel cards for yes or no, and then I will do either pile 1 or pile 2 to expand on the answers. So first of all, get your question in mind and then ask for if pile 1 or pile 2 is the one that you will resonate with the most. Okay? All right. So, do you have your question in mind? A yes or no question. Okay, so this will be for pile 1 if you were feeling number 1. Okay, so pile 1, I'm getting a yes. Okay, now this will be for pile 2. For pile 2, we're getting perhaps. Okay. All right, so pile 1 is yes. Pile 2 is perhaps. So we will start with pile 1. And I'm going to pull a few angel, or however many angel cards they want me to pull. So for our yeses for pile 1, do we need more clarity? Okay. So we have meditation brings answers. So if you are looking for more clarity, then your team's just meditating, like stillness and just being quiet and just being in your own energy offers so much clarity in our lives. So especially with everything happening energetically now. So take some time to just, relax into yourself and spend time with your own, energy. And be always like just be clear on what you are trying to receive. Like if there's a specific thing that you're trying to receive, like, will I get this job? You know what I mean? Like meditate on why do you want this job? What are the benefits? What are the, what is calling you to it kind of thing? Is it because of for a job, for instance, money is usually a huge contributing factor. So is it the money? Is it it's just something you've always wanted to do? Like, does it bring you joy to think about doing this job? Like, is it a job that you will wake up every morning and say, I do what I love and I love what I do, like that kind of thing. So, you can get clarity in those ways for anything that we are desiring, so to speak. Like we are in such a powerful time of mastering our manifestations and becoming who we've always been and like being those co-creators. Okay. And one more. All right. So for my number 1s, we have vision, love, intensity, navigation, radiance, ancestors. So for our number 1s, this feels like So I'm getting a lot coming forward, and it feels like for some of you, this is about romantic love. For some of you, it's about like loving yourself. Like you've come to this place of self-love where you can see things from the higher perspective, where you can see things from a perspective of your healed self, but you can still tap into parts of your unhealed bits and pieces. They're saying like there's so fragmented energy there, but it's just like, but you're so self-aware that even those moments of dips when you're not feeling, in complete alignment, you are really in this place of higher frequency, higher perspective, and seeing like the entire picture rather than before. It just feels like before it was very personalized. Like you would internalize things that from other people, like seeking validation outside of yourself and stuff like that, and not having healthy relationships with yourself or others, because it was like the people-pleasing energy, or the energy of like you needed to prove yourself, or you were seeking validation outside of yourself, from family, from friends, from a partner, that kind of thing. But they're saying like you've come to this place of powerful self-love, of a place of, I know who I am, I know what I want, and it's all within me, it's all here, it's all, and you're just kind of in this, they're saying like stillness, you're in this, that I call it the waiting room. So it's like everything is aligned, everything is happening, everything is unfolding for you, and you're just chilling and waiting for it to, like, to be delivered, so to speak. So it's like you order a pizza and you're just waiting for the delivery. You've placed your order, so to speak, with like, you had a savings account and you're just like, oh, I'm going to cash in this, this, and this. And now you're just waiting for it to be delivered, so to speak. So they're just showing me you taking these steps to know that I am worthy and deserving, and you're really finding your path and your balance in the sense of, I know what I want, and I know that what I want wants me to. So okay, so for those of you that are single and hoping for a romantic partner, your team is just saying, because of the love you feel for yourself, you're attracting a higher frequency of love from a partner, from a soulmate, I guess you would say. But remember that we have soulmates on every frequency, because it's about how you feel about you, because you attract that in another. So if you truly love yourself unconditionally, in a place of harmony and peace and without attachment, then the person that you're attracting loves themselves in that way, and you'll be able to love each other with that same openness and compassion and freedom to say that, you have a beautiful shared life, but you also are still you and they are still them, so to speak. So they're just saying to make sure that you hold your truth in the relationships that you're attracting, because it feels like soul families coming forward. So not just loving partnerships, but soul family, like friends and people that are on your frequency, that you don't have to explain anything to. Those are the people that you can be around and just be your authentic self no matter what. And it feels free, it feels joyful, it feels easy, because relationships are meant to be easy, not struggling, not like, anger and all this. Relationships are meant to be like, these people that you're attracting are just easy to be around, because you're easy to be around, because you are so comfortable in who you are, you are so comfortable in your authenticity, and you no longer seek validation or feel like you have to prove yourself. So you've cleared so much ancestral traumas and ancestral issues of just a lot, like people pleasing and unhealthy, toxic attachments and relationships and stuff like that. And not just romantic, but family as well, and friends as well. Like always being the, I guess, the giver, you could say, like trying to validate yourself through how much you give others. And your team's just saying that's like you've cleared that from your ancestral patterns, and now it's time for you to just open your heart to embracing these healthy, high frequency relationships that are on your frequency. Like, and remember to have that sense of, I release everything that is no longer, serving me, everything that's not aligned with my highest timeline, with my highest frequency, because this new energy, well, all of these new energies that are stepping forward are incredible, and they are like star family and soul family, and and they are saying soulmate for those of you who are single. And it's very important for you to stay in your vibration, stay in your frequency, know who you are, and don't lose sight of that through the excitement of this new life, this new joy, this new happiness, this new beginning. Okay? So yes, you are in the right place. And yes, you are in this place of divine healing and whole new beginnings. So keep doing what you're doing. Okay, my loves. Now for pile number 2s, yours was a perhaps. So we're going to get a little more information. And always remember, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. So we have communicate clearly. So that's our angel answer, communicate clearly. So for the communicate clearly, it's just like they're asking you not to get lost in translation, because, we've come out of Mercury retrograde, and now we have Pluto retrograde, and there's just a lot happening energetically, and communication, especially with the solar storms happening over this last week or two, and really, really heavy this weekend. Communication, we can get lost in translation. So they're just saying, like, make sure you're communicating from the heart, make sure you're communicating from your healed place and that place of your authentic self. And don't take anything personal, because not everybody is in line with themselves just yet. So don't take things personal, and just make sure you're speaking from your heart, speaking from that place within you that is authentic and comes from the source itself, like that unconditional love of yourself, that unconditional love of that place of balance and harmony. Okay, let's see. Trust, service, judgment, denial, relationships, surrender, gratitude. Okay, so right away they're like, trust the process. Like, don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. You're exactly where you need to be. Don't feel like you should be doing something. They're just saying, like, you're in this power of surrender and resting and receiving, and really taking time to not distract, but engage in things that feel good. Engage in things that feed that, high frequency that you are, because it's like they're saying you're very much a giver and very much, like the in service to others kind of a thing. So they're saying to make sure that you're now choosing to only give from that place of your healed self, only choosing to share parts of you that can help others to be in like their best. Like when you are aligned with your highest and greatest good, you allow others to match that frequency. So don't feel like you have to be, you don't have to rescue anybody, you don't have to save anybody, you don't have to, like, you've come out of that place of denseness, and now it's just like, listen, you being the highest frequency of you, and you being at your best allows the attraction of the highest frequency of others, and to to kind of move freely without judgment, without allowing yourself to be pulled into drama or be pulled in directions that are not healthy for you, because it feels like outside energies that are older energies are just kind of lingering, and it's kind of pulling you out, not out of your frequency, because they can't really do that without our permission, obviously, but don't allow yourself to get pulled into the things that aren't serving you. Like, they're just saying, like, stay away from the drama, like, get out of the drama, allow people to be who they are without judgment and without you trying to fix the situation or whatever, and just let them be who they are. And so that you are simply holding space, not only for yourself, but for them and for the higher frequency of them, whether they are in your life or not. If you need to step away, then you need to make those choices now to allow yourself to be in that place of confidence and power, and that place of that place of I am safe in just being me, and Don't hold on to things that are not serving you because they're familiar. So they're just asking you to, let go of the things that are not serving you. Let go of the things, the relationships that are not in alignment with who you are in this moment. Let go of the relationships that are not healthy for you, but do it with peace and love. And I know that sounds cheesy and corny, but literally, like, when we allow ourselves to move away from things that don't serve us and don't feel like, if you're around somebody and you don't feel great, you don't feel good, and they're talking about drama and just things that are like, ugh, then that's your energy saying, okay, we're just not here anymore. Maybe you used to like drama and you used to be like, oh yeah, get right into it. Now it's just like, eh. So that your team's just saying, let go of the old. It's time. Do it with love, do it with gratitude, do it with peace and without judgment, but just step away and just allow yourself to create that space for new energy to come forward, energy that's more aligned, like soul family energy kind of thing, but energy that's more aligned. And, but also be grateful for the relationships that you are stepping away from, because they were in your life for a reason, whether it was for a month or, 20 years kind of thing. They're saying like every relationship has come forward to show us something, to teach us something, to propel us in a certain direction. So it's really important for you to step into your power now and say, you know what, I just need to let this go now. I lovingly release this attachment, this relationship, and, just do what's healthy for where you are right now in your like energetic state, because we've propelled and expanded and gone through this ascension and everything like that. So now you're not who you were, yesterday. You're not who you were a year ago, 10 years ago. So they're saying to let go of any kind of misguided attachments, and a feeling of, well, this person really helped me, through this, and I feel bad. Not like, what I mean? They're just saying like those are or misguided obligations. So they're saying to let that go, because when we help another, or when we're helped by another, it's done through a place of love. So if somebody expects something from you, or, well, I was there for you when you, and expects something in return, then that wasn't done from love, that was done from their ego. And not that they were doing it from a place of bitterness or, wanting something in return. It's just that their ego didn't allow it to come from that place of purity. Because when we give without attachment, that is the purest form of love. Like, say you're, I don't know, driving down the street and you see someone who, they have those signs, say, I'm homeless, please help, whatever, like something like that. And you give them money, and then you're driving home thinking, oh, I wonder if they're going to spend it on stupid shit. Like, I wonder if they're going to buy drugs. I wonder, like, you know what I mean? Like, because I know some people who do that. And when you give without attachment, you're giving it because it's coming from a place of love within you. And whatever happens after that is not, like, it doesn't concern you. It's like, listen, I gave from a place of love, and I hope they do the best, and I hope it's for their highest and their greatest good. And then you leave it alone, because it doesn't matter what happens after that when it's coming from you in a giving and loving place. So let go of those pieces of you that may feel, bad or shame or guilt or whatever, because, oh, I really should, talk to this person. I really should help this person. I really should. And they're just saying, they don't hold yourself emotionally hostage. Need to let yourself expand. You need to let yourself grow and let go. Okay. So, and this is all coming from a place of, loving yourself more than the attachments that you have gained over your life. So step forward, allow yourself to just be who you are right now in this moment, in this frequency, and let everything else go that is not serving you and that doesn't feel good to, your energetic self. Okay. All right, my loves, I hope that resonates. So they're saying, like, with the perhaps, it's just like, it's really, perhaps it's time to move on. Perhaps it's time to let this go and just, try stepping away from things that are not healthy, and stepping into you, stepping into your power, stepping into that frequency of, I need to do what feels right and feels good and feels aligned with me. And that's just simply self-love. So they can't answer this for you. That's why it was a perhaps. They're just saying, like, you need to make this choice, and you need to make this, it's an action that you need to take, like, to step away from energies that are not serving you. Okay. All right, my loves, I hope you have a beautiful day, night, whenever you are seeing this, and I hope to see you or speak to you in, sometime soon. Take care.